Sega.
D-Dot guys, it's me, Sergeant Major Mo. What is up? Welcome to Sonic and the Black Knight. I'm here with...
Oh yay, we can unmute ourselves.
You know when I start talking, you can unmute yourselves.
I'll unmute when I'm done already.
Oh, yeah.
Which is 2 seconds ago.
Introduce yourselves,
Why
damn it.
else is this stream as a group? Let us have fun. So I am Arthur, as usual. And
I'm Shadow759.
The Shadow 759.
The Shadow759, the guy that got you harassed at the theater one time.
What?
Shadow759, what big eyes you have!
All the better to animate with, my dear.
What the fuck? Even
You didn't see this shit coming, did you?
No, I didn't. In all fairness, I really didn't.
I am system.
Hooray!
Right, we got, the basic stuff out of the way. The basic stuff that should have been quick, but no. Alright. So yes, Sonic and the Black Knight. What are the better of the two Wii games? By that I mean, the storybook series.
Yeah, because it's only 2 games.
Never played it, always wanted to.
It's not as... Well, it's definitely better than Secret Rings. Like, for definite. But, I think it's really good. I think it still holds up graphically for the Wii,
I don't know, I've only ever seen this game from the last time I was part of a Let's Play with it, and that was like 12 years ago.
Wow, bloody hell.
I've only seen still images of this game, and I know about Marlena as a concept, and, just sort of like the sad story of the storybook games.
Also, I like how in traditional Sonic fashion they give you like a save file, but they pick a Sonic character name at the start, and it just gave me Emil from Sonic Battle.
That's a good reference.
Yeah, I didn't think they referenced that. All right, so we are going to go through adventure.
What are you going to call yourself? What are you going to call yourself?
I just went for my name.
Oh, that's so fucking lame. Do something cool.
Look,
at least put a Z on the end of it.
Honestly, I thought you were just gonna take Emerald, but, like, put Emerald instead.
Nah.
Like spelling all left up or something.
Also, this CG is really nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice sky.
It's not quite on par with Night of the Werehog, but it's good.
It's like they're made by 2 different studios or something.
Bird.
Night of the Werehog is so much better than it has any right to be.
Well, it was made by...
Sorry? Yeah.
When it made by Blur Studios?
I think it's Mars, if I'm not mistaken. Or something like that.
Right, because, like, did they also work on the film as well?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to studio stuff very much. Like, I don't really know the names and the people involved.
Also, I have to go at 8:30 to get ready for work, so I don't know if I'll be here all stream.
That's fine, don't worry.
That's fine.
You got priorities and shit.
The size of those shoulder pads, you could fit people in those things.
Sam, it's like we were joking about how Estelle's shoulder pads with Tales of Vesperia, essentially you can catch rainwater in those. You remember that?
I don't know. Now I'm just thinking, like, because I've been messing around with polymer clay recently, and I'm like contemplating making myself like a bowl or a cup or like something.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking, what if I make like a wine glass shaped like Estelle's sleeves?
I'm surprised that those chili dogs did not get covered in dust from all of Sonic sliding.
Or that they didn't splatter.
You think you'd care either way?
Like, that is some serious gravity-defying chili.
Yeah, like that is some no-mess chili right there.
That is thick. Sonic likes it thick.
Also, it is like it's one of the rare times where we actually see in game that Sonic's favorite food is chili dogs.
Like, I don't know. I'm just not really much of a chili fan. The one time I had like an actual chili dog from a restaurant, it was just the most disgusting thing. It's like, that's the gravity-defying chili right there. Like, he should be like, there should be just beef juice everywhere. It should be disgusting. But it's like, it's the most hygienic thing in the world. What is this? What does he put in there?
Yeah, I have tried a chili dog. It's quite nice.
My
I
favorite.
make my own, but honestly, it's not really chili. It's just kind of ground beef, occasionally with beans and ketchup and things like that, and just a hot dog or two. Because sometimes I find the bun a bit overpowering.
Yeah. Purple hair, in case you can't tell, it's a fucking anime. Really, system?
You don't know what that is.
No.
That's Ghost Stories, man.
I still need to watch it.
You never seen Ghost Stories?
I've only seen bits and pieces on the interwebs.
Cheers, Abby, can't you see that you and I were never meant to be? And it's not because you're a rabbit, it's because you're black.
These three look so out of goddamn place.
I don't know, I'm kind of feeling Blaze in this. Not gonna lie. I think that outfit's cool on it.
It would be cool.
Why does Knuckles have a chest piece that sticks out so far? Like, what the fuck's that all about?
He's a knight.
Is that a pelvic thrust, fucking chest thrust? Ugh!
Like, the night costumes are cool, and I'm more fascinated that they got it to work without anatomy. It's not
Yeah.
really totally functional. It's much like Gadget's little earpiece, where it's just kind of sticking on, I guess because he has sticky tape under there or something. And, like, he has human glasses for human ears, but has no human ears to support those glasses with. It's just like, I don't know, it's charming.
What makes me laugh is that Blaze is still wearing a normal outfit underneath that.
Yep, pretty much.
Yes, she is.
Probably more an add-on than anything else, and that's kind of what makes it work. Like, it doesn't change anything too drastic about her design.
Also,
Like, I can handle the shoes, but the rest of it, just give her a normal night outfit.
I know, but like it's also with like the case of their helmets are ignoring the laws of helmets, because helmets are supposed to protect your whole head. Like Shadow's got one quill protected, Knuckles actually has a helmet that protects all but his dreads, and Blaze has a face protected. She's wearing a mask.
They stay on with sticky tape.
But was that really the king himself?
Also, this little style is nice.
It's a nice style.
It's a good blend of colors.
Artsy.
God, I wish they'd kept doing these storybook games.
Maybe without the gimmicks, but yeah.
I wanted a pirate one, I wanted a friggin' Greek mythology one. That would have been so good.
Everyone wants a Greek mythology one.
Hey Tails, I'm fighting God.
Sonic, who's that half-naked guy covered in white paint?
Don't worry about it, Tails.
I'm pretty sure I can handle it, right?
Sonic goes
Oh,
against Sonic goes against Zeus and is like, "Hey, Hedgehog, huh? Can I fuck you? What?"
That's what I was just thinking. Like, I'm wondering if there's a Greek myth where Zeus fucked the hedgehog.
Oh my
I'm
god.
pretty sure there is. It's like, you know, like I've said it countless times, but it's like, you know, whenever there's a story about like the Greeks, it's very unrealistic because none of them end with "and then Zeus fucked it." It also makes the Percy Jackson books also unrealistic. Have you two read the Percy Jackson books?
I don't read books.
No, but I know the concept and like the bare bones basics of it.
Where it's like there's a camp for like
Yeah, like the offspring of like Greek gods and stuff.
And like the Zeus one barely has anyone in it, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Really?
Well, because Hera probably disposed of them all.
They're kids.
Well, yeah, Hera hated all of Zeus's kids that like weren't conceived between the two of them. Jealousy is her character, pretty much.
Yeah.
Who would be who in the Greek mythology one? I guess
like,
Rouge would be Aphrodite, right? I guess they'd have to make Rouge Aphrodite.
maybe Amy would be Athena.
I could see that, yeah, she's the wisdom one. Are there any fire ones? I guess Blaze could be Apollo.
I don't know. I never saw the whole like Greek mythology Sonic crossover really working, just because there's so much Greek mythology and also so many different interpretations of it. where you kind of have to like pick and choose your myths and interpretations of the gods, and that sort of thing. And
Speaking of interpretations, my only extensive Greek knowledge is the fucking Disney cartoon about Hercules, by the way.
So with Sonic, so by that, oh my god, so like, you know, spoilers to the end of this, where Sonic is like, turns out to be King Arthur. Do you think like at the end of that, Sonic would be Hermes, the Greek god, because he was really fast?
Yeah, he would be, wouldn't he? Shit.
he can put little wings on his shoes.
Yeah, replace the buckles with little golden wings.
He'd be fucking Hermes.
I'm actually looking up to see if there's like a hedgehog in Greek mythology, but I can't find one.
Big the cat is Poseidon.
Buckles would have to be Hercules.
Something's biting! Says a fucking tsunami. Wait, so
Actually, I don't want to see that.
I can imagine Knuckles being Hercules. Would Shadow be Hades?
Yes.
Maybe. That would probably be Eggman thing, wouldn't it? Because he's the bad guy.
No,
I
because
mean-
Hades isn't the bad guy. in
Yeah, I was
Greek
about to say,
mythology.
is
He's
Hades
just-
really the
he's
bad guy
the
though?
underworld.
He just
He's
rules,
dead.
he just rules over hell. Like that's it. He's never really cheated on his wife. He's never done anything bad.
Yeah, if anything, Hades is the most faithful because aside from the fact that Persephone is technically his niece, like there are certain interpretations of like the Hades Persephone myth where they are like a legitimate couple and they actually love each other.
Huh.
I could see it that maybe Eggman made like an artificial Greek goddess, and it turned out to be Medusa
It's Medusa.
to try and take over the heavens above to build Eggman Land in the stars.
Oh my god, if they brought back Maria to be fucking Medusa, that'd be weird.
Oh my god!
Sorry, Shadow, I gotta cut off your best friend's head right now. Don't be mad, dude.
Oh no. Yeah, I can't find anything about hedgehogs in Greek mythology, so I think Sonic is safe from Zeus's dick.
No. You know that like if Sega had any balls, they would make Zeus campy as fuck and flirt with Sonic.
He'd be infinite.
No, it'd be Chip.
Oh no, don't make him fucking Chip. Unless he's the giant stone version, doesn't talk much.
The guy Colossus. No, that'd be a fucking Titan, wouldn't it?
Oh god, it would be, yeah. That, Perfect Chaos, and Dark, and the Bio Lizard would all be Titans. See, there's potential in this, I don't know why they didn't.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like there's so much fucking potential.
I'm curious if we're talking like classic literature in Sonic. Like I've read The Count of Monte Cristo like 4 times, so now I'm like curious as to how that would work. But The Count of Monte Cristo isn't like mainstream classic literature. It's one of those pulp novels where it's just so old that people think it's a classic, but not really.
I might just make this a highlight, just talking about Sonic and the Greek gods.
Another one that could also be interesting is Phantom of the Opera. Like obviously, when it comes to like the Phantom, you can have Infinite as the Phantom, but then who would be Christine?
I'm just imagining that as a Sonic musical, and I kind of don't want that now.
I really, really don't want that. Even if Crush 40 were involved, no thanks.
Oh my
Actually,
god!
I love to see Crush 40 covers of like the Phantom of the Opera soundtrack.
Fucking Hamilton, but just fucking Crush 40 heavy rock, like fuck yeah!
There's a reference to Biolizard in this boss fight coming up, isn't there?
What do you mean?
I think, doesn't Sonic mention something about this reminding him of the fight with the Biolizard?
I don't remember seeing that. I mean, maybe he will say it, because I do have subtitles on, so...
Try and drag the fight out a little bit, see if he says something like that. I feel like that's a thing.
I think I'm getting close to killing him.
Oh my god, I'm so far behind.
So am I.
It's only just showing up as the thing.
Well, I just killed him.
Same here.
So you are behind by about 30 seconds, or 20 seconds rather.
I'm gonna press to see what happens. Nope, same place.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the Stream Deck itself, because it's a larger delay than when I streamed right from the Elgato software. So I don't know why that's happening.
We'll keep an eye out. I'm sure there's a reference to it in this game.
I mean, Sonic fights another dragon later, so maybe he does say it there.
Oh, right, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I love how he sticks the sword Caliban in the floor like that. You think Caliban gets offended by that?
No, it's not Caliban. It's a different sword.
He does it to Caliban later, though, right?
I believe so.
So you think he gets bothered by that? Like, hey, what the fuck? I'm upside down.
Consider how many times he stabs him because he does so many levels. Like, I think he's just used to it.
God, imagine being Caliban. His life must fucking suck, dude.
Although now I'm imagining, because, you know, like, Caliburn's a talking sword, and Ara's a talking sword. What would that crossover look like?
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Two blue furries with talking swords.
Sonic's just there, and the Dust is there like, yeah, your sword's cool, but can you do this? There's a fucking dust storm all over the place.
Oh no, you know what it'd be? It would be they get dragged to the fucking same place by the swords, so the swords can hang out, and then Sonic and Dust have nothing to say to each other.
Plot twist! Caliburn is one of the Blades of Elysium.
Actually, I just realized something else. Something else. Not only are they two blue furries with a sword, but they also have orange sidekicks that fly.
But Tails is more yellow.
I know, sometimes he's colored orange.
I can just imagine them, even Tails and Fidget hanging out together perfectly, but then Sonic and Dust just cannot.
Well, yeah, because canonically Tails' favorite food is mint sweet, so they're just scoffing down sweets and cakes and shit.
I gotta say, Dust, this crossover is actually pretty cool. How are you guys getting along?
Swimming.
I don't know how to answer that, Fidget.
Then you just see Ara and Caliburn having, like, you know, like a tea set comes out of fucking nowhere. No one knows where it came from. It's just there.
You're talking about how hot the whips at the weapon store are?
Oh god. I don't know how this works, but let's go.
And we're now facing the final boss.
This one IGN gave up.
3 levels in. What a piece of shit! No, I'm trying to remember because I mean IGN, you know, fucking hell. How do you come out that bad? But it's like during the fight with King Arthur, like the actual fight, they just thought that was it. Instead of, you know, going past the credits to see the post-credit scene, which shows Melina's true intention. It reminds me of when Jack and I watched the Unleashed review. Like, oh boy, that was a mess.
I fucking despise that review. It's so bad.
You know, it's like the one I'm on about, where like he literally jumps into a pit while blaming the controls.
Yeah.
It's like,
the jump controls don't work right. Watch me jump up a cliff to prove it.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, how dense do you have to be, mate?
And he just jumps over the ramp for some reason, which is even weirder.
Yeah. It's why IGN is the laughingstock in the Sonic fandom.
Yeah. My favourite thing is going on Twitter and sometimes seeing people who contribute to it getting really mad that folks just hate IGN for all the shit they've done.
Well, like, to be fair, I will give IGN some credit. Like the way they handled the whole Dead Cells controversy was good.
Yeah, that was fucked up the way they stole that guy's review.
Well, no, IGN themselves did it. That one specific reviewer that worked for them did. Like, IGN themselves were unaware at the time.
Yeah. Like...
I like your silent agreement, like you know exactly what's happening, Sam.
Are there any really cute, cutesy fucking Greek mythology characters that you can think of?
No?
Cute Greek mythology characters? I don't know. Like, Greek mythology and cute don't really, like, those aren't really two words I would imagine together in the same sentence.
Or at least, like, innocent ones, you know? Like, ones that...
Are you trying to think on which Greek mythology character Cream would be?
Oh, Vanilla.
Vanilla would be Medusa.
That'd be fucking weird, but yeah, okay.
As much as I dislike Sonic, I can respect a guy who uses melee.
Hi, Corey.
Just reminds me of, like, you know, the quote in Shadow the Hedgehog where he says, "Percy, I wouldn't be caught dead using a gun, but sword's fair play, apparently."
Well, sword's a fair game. Because it's just a giant knife at the end of the day. You could be using that sword to slice bread.
Just take Caliburn home to make his chili dough.
I was about to say, you know, Sonic, have you seen the knives? Don't worry, Tails, let me get my big fucking sword. Just uses Caliburn to cut the fucking cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Slice the hot dog buns in the center. So, want to explain the game's gameplay a little bit? Anything about how the game works?
Yeah.
What's
What are
that
these
to
giant cardboard cutouts?
say? This is training, essentially. It's like a tutorial.
What does this mean, villainous attack? What's that mean?
Basically, I attacked a cardboard cutout of a civilian.
That's weird.
Yes. I mean, I don't know what else there is for me to say. I'm moving forward and I'm swinging the Wii remote.
Yeah, because that's the other thing. They had motion controls, because there was, like, a phase in game design where when the Wii came out, everything had to have motion controls.
Yeah, but this is at the point where they kind of knew what they were doing a bit more.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you played a Wii launch title that wasn't a Nintendo one, you would just get... Yeah. Sister knows exactly what's up.
My family, because we got the Wii for free out of a competition.
Really? What's the competition?
Some Valentine's Day thing. I don't know. My mother entered it, not me.
Happy Valentine's Day. Play Wii Sports.
But yeah, my mother used to just buy all the shitty games off the Asda shelf.
Shovelware.
So she got like, I'm afraid to get me out of here, and that kind of thing. And it's just, so bad.
Also, I apologize to my girlfriend. I just what she said.
I shall remain behind in hiding.
I just saw what she said. Oh, wait, what? Sam, what did you say?
May your journey
What did I say is the question.
Good question.
Oh, Sam, what you doing?
Not you, the other poor twits.
Don't know.
So, you know, gonna be that guy. Am I the only one that was kind of expecting a bit more people?
Yeah, it's weird how there's nobody watching this. I guess no one cares about Black Man.
But it's Sonic, though.
If it is a Sonic, they shall come, but not all the time.
I mean, hey, you know, I'm, like, believe it or not, I'm actually happy at the lack of views, because it kind of means that people kind of care about what my content is.
It is weird how sometimes you get lots of views, sometimes you don't get much. You do the same thing both times.
It is why I do stream at this time, because it's like, you know, I'm aware that most of my audience is American, but they could also be at work or in education. So it's like the time I'm picking is a more convenient time because, you know, they could just be getting out of school or work depending on the time zone.
Yeah. That's why I can't stream at this time because I have to go to work soon. It sucks.
Oh, how do you have priorities?
Although if I get sent home early tonight, I probably will stream because I've had plenty of sleep today.
What are you thinking of streaming?
That's good.
Probably Source Filmmaker.
Oh, and Zach and Kiri have just come in. Hey, you two.
Hey guys, Big Devils.
It was actually because for the past few days I had debated like whether I should get into Source Filmmaker as well. Not to do animations. I don't think I'm good enough to make animations, but like I wanted to make like still images of things.
Oh shit! I killed an innocent.
Oh no!
Hold on, I gotta open the door for the cat.
Anyway, sorry, as you were saying, Sam.
I gotta open the door for the cat. I'll be back.
Oh damn it! I killed another citizen.
You're bad at this. Stop pretending.
Hey, when I swing the sword, everything's just a target.
He goes to Tails, he's like, Tails, what's all this red stuff that keeps coming out of these people?
Tails, why are they spewing rings? Everyone spews rings when they get hit.
Sonic, for the 100th time, there's something wrong with you.
Sonic, you need therapy. It's too slow, Sonic. I got a tart. I thought that said automatic tea. I was like, what the fuck's automatic tea? Just pop it in the mug and it just turns into tea.
Isn't there a bit in this where it says a donut is the epitome of American cooking, by the way?
I know a donut is a food item. I haven't checked the description.
I'm back. False alarm. The cat was not meowing to come in. She was yelling because I'm not in the living room. Also, I now know the context of what Corey was saying.
Then what is the context, Sam?
I cannot say the context.
Type it in the chat now.
No. But
Oh,
anyway.
for fuck's sake!
But anyway, I was thinking of getting into Source Filmmaker recently to try to make like still images of things to use as drawing reference because I've been trying to get a hold of my Sonic art style again. I haven't drawn it in so long that I've forgotten how to do it, and I thought using like 3D models of and like poses of my own design could help. But then when I was installing it, as I was installing it, the thing was like halfway installed, and then Henry was like, "No, that'll kill a computer. You should stop."
You do have a laptop, to be fair. I mean, you know, I had a gaming laptop and that shit could barely stream.
Yeah, you need a powerful computer for that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He did suggest Gary's mod. I don't know how to use Gary's mod for that, because as far as I'm aware, Gary's mod is like a game creation like software using Valve assets.
Yes and no. You can theoretically do animations in Gary's mod, but instead of using like a 3D modeling software, you have to manually move the limbs with like a gravity gun.
Huh.
It is easy to do in a way because you actually don't have to worry about rigging and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can just pick the limbs and choose how you go. You just have to remember to, you know, freeze the limb in place and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's because I've used Gmod in the past, but like before Discord was a thing, it was just something me and a friend from high school used to watch like shows on the internet together.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much it. So I don't really know Gmod in, like in any other context but that.
Sonic gets recruited to the Crusades. Sonic pushes Christianity on people with force.
Tails? Tails? Have you been reading Heresy recently? Unacceptable! Grabs Caliban.
I don't want to see that.
I just found that audio of him from Yakuza where the Roger Craig Smith stopped changing his fucking voice again.
And the first thought that occurred to me was like, Sonic, enough rum and cokes for you. Actually, what's the plural of rum and coke? Rum and cokes or rums and cokes? It's interesting.
Well, I mean, it could just be like, you know, how the plural of fish and sheep is fish and sheep.
Huh.
Look at all those rum and coke. I mean, what's the plural for coke? You know, do you like
diarrhea? You have one too many cokes and you have diarrhea.
If you see multiple cokes, you have a problem.
Yeah.
I once drank 4 liters of that stuff in a day.
What? Coke?
Diet Coke, yeah.
Oh, Diet Coke, okay.
And I was young too, I was like 15, so that was really bad for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't drink regular Coke. Literally makes me feel sick.
Yeah, me too. It makes my head hurt.
Yeah. Well, no, not that. It makes me want to empty my stomach.
Oh, it makes me want to puke.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Honestly, I've been drinking like Coke and Pepsi since I was a kid, so I think I'm immune to it. And like, if anything, if I have like an upset stomach, I'll drink a little bit of Coke, or like a shot glass amount of Coke or Pepsi to kind of calm my stomach down. But like, eat it. Yeah.
Nah, my mum wouldn't let me drink regular Coke. She let me drink Diet Coke in that beer.
Huh.
I remember this one time I got a bottle of Pepsi Max and decided to put a bunch of sugar in it.
Why?
Why?
I was a stupid kid.
How old were you?
Ah, God, I must have been like 8 or 9.
Okay, that makes sense. You're still an idiot.
Good to know things haven't changed around here.
I don't know.
Oh, I
like,
missed this.
I used to make as a kid was I used to put like powdered iced tea in lemonade to make lemonade iced tea.
That sounds
And
really nice.
my mom's family would make fun of me for it because they're like, "Oh, you're just like Grandpa." He does that too.
That sounds really nice.
And then I remember when I was a kid, I had like a Barbie playset where it was like an oven, not a real functioning oven, it's like an electric little toy that beeped and booped, but an oven regardless. You could open it and put things in. then I wanted to, for some reason, make Barbie make like chocolate cake using actual ingredients. So I made my uncle like painstakingly pour milk into a small toy bowl that was Barbie size.
Whoa! What the heck? Whoa, that was just for... Fucking hell, that was for one swing. Jesus Christ. I've missed this, the annual horse beating session. I don't need to worry. The horse is too numb to feel anything anymore.
Uncle Sonic is kind of like BoJack in terms of like video game characters. Just
He's bubbles.
so much failure, but they just kind of keep going. It's admirable in a way. Depressing, but admirable.
Wait, with that, what was the name of that girl that OD'd?
Sarah Lynn.
Would that make cream Sarah Lynn?
Oh, Jesus Christ. System, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do I have to call you by your real name as punishment?
That's not a punishment, that's just breaking a vow of trust.
Just breaking your vows of friendship.
I would expect better from you, for some reason.
No, you have to say, what the fuck you expecting from me?
That's what friendship means in Britain, folks.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just banter. It's locker room banter.
Yep.
I like how they incorporate the homing attack into his arsenal with the sword. That's pretty cool.
The Soul Surge.
Yeah, okay, Sonic, give it a fancy name because you're winging a sword around. That's fine. You all know what it really is, you fucking idiot.
Oh,
It's not a spin dash, it's a sword surge.
Sonic's favorite chili dog. Sonic's favorite complete with jalapenos. Sonic
It's got the same wavelength. It's got the same wavelength and properties as a Chaos Emerald, but it's actually just a big jalapeno.
Jalapeno control.
It's the power of spiciness.
I saw a panel from the Archie comic today where apparently Shadow got a hold of a Soul Emerald once and tried to use Chaos Control and it just blew up in his face. It literally exploded on him and he got knocked to the fucking floor. It was hilarious.
Did he actually like you know like the proper black up and like you know the cartoon eyes?
I think that happened to Rouge actually, yeah. Because she was right next to him when it happened.
These guys don't have a shadow as they run to me. I can't help but notice that detail.
So, isn't Shadow supposed to be Sonic's kid in this? Because he's Lancelot or some shit?
Well, I mean, it depends on how you interpret that particular King Arthur myth, but, Lancelot was, no, I think you're thinking of Mordred, because they say, like, Mordred might be Arthur's kid, and I don't think there's a Mordred equivalent in this game, but Lancelot is one of King Arthur's knights, and he's basically someone's Mary Sue O.C. donut steal.
He's the best.
And Lancelot is in love with Guinevere, and, you know, Guinevere is King Arthur's wife. And Lancelot and Guinevere have what is called courtly love, which is basically, like, you two are trapped in the friend zone, but acknowledge that you secretly love each other. And so you can pursue other relationships on the side, but really, like, true love is within courtly love. Because, like, that's the only love that can actually feel. That's the only love without, like, obligation and duty and stuff like that. So, it's weird. It's interesting, but weird. And, like, I've seen, fan art of, like, a Lady Guinevere Rouge, which is really interesting, but I'm told that people usually do that because of shipping with Shadow.
Well, I mean, that implies that, you know, not only is Sonic the King Arthur, but he also fucks. Canonically, in this story. No, hold on. Right.
Which is weird because he just got here.
Yeah, I was about to say. But also, the post-credits of this game is like, you know, Sonic is telling the story to Amy, and Amy's like, yeah, that's bullshit, you just forgot our date. In that context, Sonic went to the world of King Arthur, became King Arthur, fucked someone, and then came back to resume his date with Amy.
Maybe he should be Zeus.
My headcanon for that is just, like, he got so invested in, like, his classic literature that he just lost track of time and forgot about a date.
Also, real quick, the date from this game is also the date that you can say yes to in Unleashed, and no one can convince me otherwise.
Wait, what?
There's an optional dialogue option with Amy in Unleashed where you can say yes to a date.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're on about. Oh, Mimic.
What's this? You giving them money?
Yeah.
But yeah, like even just the other day we were talking about like this game and just like the idea that Sonic's actually a closet fan of classic literature. He just doesn't want anyone to know it because it doesn't seem cool, or at least to him, he doesn't think other people would think it would be cool.
Yeah.
So he's just reading like a copy of The Flash on the outside, but secretly he's reading like The Count of Monte Cristo or like the Phantom of the Opera book. Sort of like how you hide porn in a textbook. It's just classic literature in a comic book.
I've seen that.
He reads it out to himself, but when someone comes in, he just like pretends he's reading a comic. Like, it was the best of time. It was the worst of time. And then Harry Potter said Expelliarmus, and boom, the flashy shit happened.
Romeo, wherefore art thou? Wow, the Flash is really cool, huh, guys?
Romeo, wherefore art thou? Wow, Superman, you really don't like Lois Lane.
Who the heck are you?
Hello, Shadow.
I am Lancelot.
Crazy Car. Is that Crazy Carno or Crazy Camo? I can't tell.
Crazy Card. Oh, it's my brother.
Oh.
Hi!
Some things
Yeah, so
nothing. It's just that he looks like trouble.
Shadow's design is weird.
What shall it be?
Also,
like
his sword is anime.
Sounds good to me.
He can only kill from one side. What the fuck's the point of the other side?
May I have your name?
Bludgeon people with.
Exactly.
Isn't that a scimitar?
Part sword, part baseball bat.
Second here.
You know what I'm thinking? Maybe that gold part on the other side is a saw.
The hedgehog.
He revs it up and it's like a chainsaw.
It's a key as a war bayonet.
Come, Sir Sonic. Didn't like the boss fights.
A knight never flees a foe. Well, that makes a knight very stupid, Caliber.
No, I'm just imagining the thing from Monty Python and the Holy Grail with the Black Knight.
Oh, someone must
Sonic
have
and
done
Shadow.
that.
Sonic cuts off Shadow's limbs. Tis
Yeah,
but a
someone must have
scratch.
done it by now.
The arm's off!
No, it isn't. Wait, who be the old man on the bridge?
I don't remember the old man.
Eggman.
You know, like, what is your name? What is your favorite
Who's my
color?
favorite color?
Green. No, blue.
Okay, definitely Eggman.
No, Eggman will be the police.
Is your name? What is your favorite color? Who is the best mad scientist in all the land?
What is the wingspan of a swallow?
It depends. Is it a European or an African swallow?
How do you know so much about swallows?
I need to watch this movie one day.
Oh, mate, it's Monty Python, mate. You're older than me and you haven't watched it?
It's not a requirement of age.
I know, but you were closer to the time.
That doesn't make it, but I think it was because my parents liked it. I mean, it was old in my eyes at the time, so I said, I'm not watching that, it's for old people.
Oh, that's a mood.
Yeah, that is actually a mood.
For me, I get turned off by like older anime, but like I grew up raised by my grandparents, so like when it comes to old animation, like Betty Boop and Bimbo and Popeye and all that stuff, I'm all for it. And like 50s movie musicals, yeah, I'm all for that too. But like sometimes it's just older stuff that has no appeal because it's not as shiny and new as all that other stuff.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, I would watch classic Tom and Jerry and shit like that. It is still the funniest shit I've ever seen. But if you're gonna get me to watch, you know, like a classic an old live action film from the 70s, nope.
It's like trying to make me watch the Carry On movies. I'm never going to watch those.
Carry On movie.
Yeah, like I remember I watched exactly one silent film, and only because it was remastered, and I was technically doing it for school, but it was just the most boring thing. Like the music was alright, it really set the mood and the tone of the story, but like I can't watch another silent film again. I don't have the patience for it.
Fair enough. Yeah,
All good.
The Monty Python films are good. Like Jack and I watched Life of Brian in August. Like it's surprisingly really woke for its time because it talks about a lot of shit that just becomes the norm you talk about in modern day. Like holy fuck.
I'm just thinking about how that dress would work if you tried to make it in real life.
It can't be that much different from Princess Peaches.
Because, like, that vest is also the color of the dress.
Must be hard to
Like-
get in and out of.
It kind of looks like if you take, like, the cone that, like, vets put around dogs and cats to prevent them from eating their stitches, and just turn it into a vest.
Is that what? Maybe that's what she's wearing, and she's just disguised it.
Sir Sonic, I do not like the cone of shame.
Yeah, so this is Sonic, so don't pay much attention to this, but I have a big cut on my, like, elbow, and I want to bite it, but, like, I shouldn't.
I like to imagine, like, you know, Sonic was nervous because it was Amy, but then realized it's not Amy, so it's like, huh, she might have started chasing me. Maybe I can actually flirt with this Amy.
Before you know it.
Then he starts chasing her, plot twist the situation.
Or alternatively, I'm not being chased. This is weird. I'm feeling uncomfortable. I'm not being chased.
Can't outrun me, Amy.
I'm gonna look up pictures of Amy in that outfit. I just want to see if anyone's drawn fan art of it. What's her name? Lady in the Lake or something?
The Lady of the Lake.
Yeah.
I bet you there's some really nice fan art of this by now.
I believe in actual, like, Arthurian mythology, the Lady of the Lake is Lancelot's, like, foster mother character figure sort of thing.
You're adopted!
Whoa! Holy shit, some of this artwork's amazing.
System has discovered porn.
It's not porn. For once in my life, it's actually porn. Although there is hypnosis over here, so thanks for that. This fanbase never fails to disappoint me in new and interesting ways.
Sonic fanbase. Never change, except please do.
Like now.
Stop it. Stop it. It's like that brings a fucking newspaper.
Hey, speaking of DeviantArt, have you guys seen what they're pulling today?
No, what?
They've officially made the points that you've been able to earn for years and years completely fucking worthless now.
Really?
Yeah, you could earn points to exchange for real money.
Yeah.
But they've changed that now, so if you had points, fuck you, I guess.
Thankfully, I only had, like, the equivalent of, like, $3 in change in points, and I wasn't really saving that, like, for anything special. Like,
Yeah,
I just somehow acquired them, and I forgot how, but, like, yeah, they reworked their entire core program, and I was like, oh god, I have core. I got core last summer just to get multiple folders and subfolders and stuff. It's such a useful feature. It's a shame it's behind a paywall. But yeah, they changed the entirety of the core program, including a price change. So, like, if you have core now, it's changing to core plus, which is like tier 2 of the new core. And it's going up in price, but I think I might be grandfathered into the old price because I got it last year. Which is good if I'm grandfathered in and the grandfathered inness is permanent. But then it's also like, okay, well, they have all these other features now, and I think a lot of people were upset because now, if you earn points through, like, commissions and all that, and you have to get core to actually withdraw those funds.
That's shit.
Yeah, like, I was reading that update yesterday, in addition to trying to figure out, like, what tier of core I now have. And, like, people were so upset about it. And it's like, you know, it's already hard enough to earn money as an artist sometimes. Like, why you gotta make it harder?
Why you gotta be so rude? Like, it reminds me of the fucking 9gag Pro Plus thing. Where it's like,
I don't know anything about 9gag.
where it's like,
I don't know anything about it either.
okay, I'm trying to fucking explain it. Shut up! But yeah, you go into 9gag and you can get a dark mode. If you go pro, then you can get ultra dark mode, which is like a better dark mode because it's actually proper black instead of a dark grey. But then you go to pro plus for other rewards, but there are still ads. Like, even though you're paying for pro plus, you still gotta, you know, there are still fucking ads to sit through and shit.
Yeah.
It's like I'm paying for this. Get rid of the fucking ads.
Yeah, like, out of sheer curiosity, just to double confirm this, I'm looking on DeviantArt right now in my earnings tab. Not that I've earned anything from it yet, but, like, right next to the withdraw to PayPal option, there's a little question mark now, and if you put your little cursor over the question mark, it says withdraw earnings to PayPal is now a core feature.
Hey,
So
Jack.
yeah, I think the bare minimum price for core is, like, about $4 a month, not including tax, and, like, to pay it annually is, like, almost $40 per year. So you're gonna have to pay either $40 a year or like $4 a month to withdraw your earnings. And if you're charging like,
Right?
yeah, I'm fine. But yeah, if you're not really earning much from commissions on there, it's gonna suck. Cause then I think aside from paying with PayPal, I think you could also pay your core membership with the points you earn. So yeah, it's gonna suck for people who do commissions exclusively through there.
Also, hey Jack, you kind of missed a discussion at the start where we were talking about Sonic and the Greek gods.
It was fun.
It was, and I might make it a highlight. Oh, I don't know about you, my arm's getting tired.
Oh my god, they put the fucking bear traps to stop Sonic.
Yeah, they put fucking bear traps down and shit.
And they're as big as he is, so that's a beheading right there.
That's a hedgehog trap. Holy shit, guys!
This game looks fun to play, but a bit repetitive.
It is a bit repetitive, and you know your arm does get tired.
You have to swing to make the guy spin.
Yeah, you have to swing the sword. You have to
Ah.
click the rear mode to spin. The homing attack does fucking nothing. Oh shit! I killed a townsperson. Whoops.
That's what ruined Kodioko's game for me on the Wii. I was so fucking annoyed by having to do that every time I wanted to play my favorite character.
Oh, of course you know there'd be a Kodioko game on the Wii.
I bought the DS version as well, and they're the same fucking game.
Are they any good?
Well, the DS version's better because you don't have to swing anything.
Yeah, like I can imagine.
Like, hey, the guy's got a sword, so we maybe make him swing the fucking remote to make him swing the sword? Yeah, it doesn't matter if it ruins the flow of gameplay.
Yeah, especially if like no other characters incorporate motion controls, really.
The other two, you aim stuff with the pointer like Mario Galaxy, but that's nowhere near as bad as having to swing the sword to you know, use your weapon.
Yeah, because I'd always had the arrows. You may have the fan, so I imagine you do like a tossing frisbee motion.
And even Alita had the energy balls.
Yeah.
So my favorite guy gets fucking shafted by control. They had to do that, I guess, because it was a Wii game.
Anyone?
And because they had to make use of the motion controls.
What did Kiri ask?
Anyone knows what a hen call? Is it hen call or hen kai is? I can't.
I've heard of
That's
neither.
an L or an I. I don't know what that is.
Especially on Steam. The fuck's that noise?
I wish there were more storybook games. Yeah, me too. If they weren't so badly received at the time, I feel like they probably would have made at least one more.
That's the thing, they didn't sell well, and as the rules in Japan didn't sell well, then you're a failure.
I'd just be interested to see more like classic literature and video game mashups, really. Like that'd be interesting to me.
Yeah.
You could do a lot with the Count of Monte Cristo. Phantom of the Opera, the book, is a lot more interesting than like the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical in terms of plot. What other classic literature? I mean, Romeo and Juliet's been done a couple times, but not like in video game form, I don't think.
How the fuck's that gonna work? No! Okay, no. Actually, I know exactly how Romeo and Juliet game would work. They made the fucking Baz Luhrmann version a game.
But the modern day one with Leonardo in it.
Yeah, the one with DiCaprio.
Oh, I hate that one.
Where it's just like, yeah, you know, they got guns.
I feel like a gun could have solved a lot of their problems in that story.
Okay, so my brother just messaged me on Steam. If you want to come over, dude, wait until the stream's over, alright? You come over after.
Ooh, manga artist suggested
Takes him.
Actually, that reminds me of something, because I was listening to the Lost World soundtrack, and there's a song on the Lost World soundtrack that sounds something like straight out of Honey Pop.
With the C-bombs, thank you.
So every now and again, I just imagine, okay, what would like a Sonic and Honey Pop crossover look like? That just fascinates and scares me.
Romeo
Because
and
I
Juliet.
love both equally. Like,
Right.
if there's a Honey Pop 3, I would totally audition to be one of the characters. I don't care who I get. I just want to be a part of Honey Pop canon.
I mean, that's pretty much me with Dust too.
You
Romeo
should
and
be in
Juliet,
Dust too at
Literature
some point.
Club.
I'm just also, because neither of you have played Honey Pop before, right?
No.
Okay, so Honey Pop is like the most amazing match 3 game of this generation that doesn't require microtransactions or any of
Yeah.
that other bullshit that you get with other match 3 games.
I think
But it's
I'll just
also
stick to
got dating
Bejeweled.
sim elements, and it's amazing.
I'll just stick to Bejeweled, thank you.
It's also fully voiced.
Oh, like you never played Bejeweled.
And originally Honey Pop was supposed to have more of a deeper story in addition to the match 3 elements, but they opted to just have it be a surface level, like soft, like hentai parody comedy thing with amazing match 3 elements. So yeah, I as much as I would love a deeper storyline and to see how all the characters connect to one another, I'm kind of stuck with what I've got. But in Honey Pop, there's this character named Q. She is like your assistant character. She helps the player character learn all the controls and all that through unskippable tutorials. And she's also funny as hell, and I love her. And when you meet each of the main girls, not the secret characters, she gives like a little bit of an intro. Like when you meet Lola, who is the black chick of the game, Q goes, I love me some chocolate. And when you meet Aiko, who's the Japanese girl in the game, Q is like, oh my god, I have the worst case of yellow fever ever.
Oh, Jesus
Ever. Like a yellow plague. So, because Q does like those little intros for everybody when you first meet them, I'm wondering how she would do that with the cast of Sonic.
Aston just messaged me, you know, in for the Steam messages, but I'll be ending latest 9. Well, no, I'll be going for 2 hours, so, what time is it now? Yeah, so I probably end at maybe 8:30 to 9ish, so.
Don't tell me you're going off to slay a dragon now.
He just messaged me on Steam, as you do.
Aw, bros.
Hold on, are the people in this game just weird elf monsters?
Yes!
They kind of
Why?
look like something Rich straight out of Zelda.
Don't you remember that in the Story of King Arthur system?
Weird fish people? No.
Hang in there, kiddo. I'll get your
I don't like it.
Ew, I don't want it!
Weird slug Zelda people.
Yes.
They look like if I touched them, they'd be sticky.
Excuse
Like they'd
me,
be
Sam.
sticky, or they would just like disintegrate your hands and your fingerprints.
Excuse me, Sam. Legend of Bumbo exists. Prepare your gag reflex for it.
What is that?
I never heard of it.
Never heard of that.
Also, Zach asks, what's your favorite 3DS game?
Sounds like a weird porno.
I don't have like an exclusive 3DS title that I really like. If anything, I just got a 3DS so I could play The World Ends With You and Harvest Moon again. So yeah.
I think for me, you know, I could just be, you know, my usual self and say Star Fox 64 3D.
I think the only game that I got that's exclusively for 3DS is Fire Emblem Fates Conquest, but that's literally the only one. The rest I have are just regular DS games.
Yeah, you won't stop singing the bloody thing.
I liked it! And plus, I was playing Fire Emblem Conquest at the time for the story, and also Camilla. Camilla is great.
Yeah, she got them titties.
She's just... Like, Camilla's my spirit animal, man. She's just a big sister character who's full of love.
Remember, it's not incest if you're not ready by blood.
Thank you, Japan.
Camilla's still great,
Also,
and I will not hear otherwise.
Also, you can't forget the gay conversion therapy.
No thanks for that,
Yeah, that's a...
though. No thanks for that.
I forgot the scene and the characters involved, but yeah, there is something that kind of sounds like it could be gay conversion therapy, but that's just a goof.
In the Japanese version, it blatantly is.
Oh,
But
goodness.
Yeah, but they removed it in the English version. Because, you know, gay conversion therapy!
Yeah, I forgot the characters involved. I know that scene exists, but I don't know if it's in Conquest, I don't know if it's in Revelations, or I don't know if it's in, the other one.
Sonic, I'm surprised you're still standing after getting that swing to the face.
So, like, yeah, I haven't seen that scene for myself, but, Yeah, it's... Ugh.
Sonic, just go around them. There's plenty of space on the left and right. Why are you jumping?
What? Why
No,
bother?
going around them will make him too slow.
Why bother? They're gonna die anyway.
There's so much more space on the left and right. You don't need to fight any of these.
What's that? Keep fighting the enemies? No, Sonic, no!
You're wasting valuable energy.
He can't hear us. He's got his AirPods in.
Yeah, yeah. They weren't in my way before, but they're in my way now.
We've nearly reached our goal.
Sonic would be that guy.
Sonic's the kind of guy who says he'll pay you next week and doesn't pay you.
No, he's the kind of guy that says he'll pay you back, but then ask for more money.
Sonic, you're an ass.
You're an asshole, Mr. Hog.
No one in Mario doesn't want to hang out with you.
Jesus Christ. We are not having this conversation. Sam, if you liked Fire Emblem Fates, you might like Awakening.
Yeah, Awakening, if I'm not mistaken, was the one with Lucina in it.
Yeah, that's what saved the Fire Emblem franchise.
Yeah, like I played Fates because of the story and Camilla. Honestly, mostly Camilla, and also Elise just warmed my heart as well because she's a beautiful character. And I can't play Birthright just because like Elise dies in Birthright, and just Elise.
Spoilers.
How old is that game now? It's like 2014. It's
Well, Awakening, 2013, I think.
yeah, and Awakening is even older. So like but yeah, Awakening doesn't have some of the same features that Fates had. Like Fates had is like a super duper casual mode, and I know it's like Fire Emblem fans will get all ruffled up about that, but it's good if you like the story or if you plan on teaching yourself how to play the game slowly, which is what I was doing because I was literally just playing the game for the story.
Shit,
So,
here it
yeah.
comes, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, softer than leather.
Most unwise, my friend. Wait.
Huh?
I'm not trying to pick a fight.
You'll see.
I was heading to a
Also,
game
it is
to
blatantly
drive.
playing his Sonic Adventure theme.
You cannot
That makes
Like,
perfect.
actual original instrumentation and all.
after the dragon's treasure.
I can kind of see that working with this art style, and yet not.
Like that number too. You have defied
There's an art style music disconnect.
This place shall be your grave.
They had rap in the 1800s, right?
Back when you called your hoes my ladies.
No, are the tales of King Arthur older than like the 1600s?
Probably. I don't know. I should spitball on the date.
Like, the Tales of King Arthur are so old that, like, no one can even confirm as to whether King Arthur was like a real person or not.
Right.
I mean, I doubt it, right? You'd think there'd be some evidence of a king with a magic sword by this point.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like you know, like Christianity is how old, and there's barely proof of that. Damn it.
Oh, that reminds me, actually, speaking of, like, knights and, like, fantasy things, like, spitting bars and rapping, there's a really good musical called Six, which basically takes the 6 wives of King Henry and humanizes them. It explores their depths, and it's really cool. I like it.
What the fuck?
But I like it because I'm a nerd, and it combines my love of music and history very well.
Ho, knave! Your mother be so fat, she dare call ye a knave, but supper.
Oh, but yeah.
Ho ho! Right back at you, sir. Your mother be so whore-like. Not even Zeus would dare sleep with her.
I wish I could think of a good one. I can't think of any good ones.
I can't think of a good one on the spot.
Hey, I made those on the spot. What the hell's your excuse?
I don't know. I'm not good at improv.
Damn it! Every time we lock the sword, tells me to shake the remote. I'm shaking the fucking remote, and I'm the one that keeps failing. What am I doing wrong?
Not shaking it hard enough.
How? This is before Wii Motion Plus. How do you shake it hard?
Stop pretending to be so bad, dude.
Oh, shut up! These fights are bullshit.
Not unless this is another glitch. And we're just repeating this string of like the glitches that we found in every game but 06.
Did you just combine two? You just combine two mythologies? Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Makes about as much sense as what's happening right now.
Nay, thy mother be so fat, God's will could not will her into the heavens.
Actually, the crazy thing about this fight is if you win, Knuckles tries to fucking kill himself.
Yeah, he literally tries to kill himself. Blatantly says that death can cure him.
Oh,
Knuckles
no.
is fucking unplayable
Do
anymore.
we have to make a disclaimer like suicide is not the answer?
Like on my stream when that woman jumped out the window.
Here you ask Sam if you watch Infinity Train, there are corgis in it. I watched the pilot a long ass time ago back when I still had cable, but I haven't kept up with it since. I'll have to see if it's... Hulu has a lot of Cartoon Network stuff. I'll see if it's on Hulu, then if it's not on Hulu, I'll see if it's on Netflix.
Only death can remove the stain upon my honor. Like, Jesus Christ, Knuckles.
I feel like we're in an edgy fanfic.
I just love how Sonic is just like, give me a break. Suicide. Come on, man.
Suicide is no good.
Isn't there more to being a knight than just serving a king?
Man, that's my favorite. Sonic says when he said, "Don't fear the Reaper."
People to save, you know?
Look at this! Ah!
No.
Give me that, you stupid red fuck.
You cannot commit Sudoku, Knuckles.
Jesus Christ, Knuckles. The fuck, dude?
Until all of my chili dogs have been cooked, then you will have my permission to die.
You can only die once I've eaten enough to make myself sick.
Are you listening to a soundtrack while you're in the streaming system?
Sort of.
What are you listening to?
Nothing.
What are you listening to?
What are you listening to?
Nothing.
Sister, show us the soundtrack.
You tell me that every time you're in my streams, you always put on music. What are you listening to?
It's not music this time.
Oh, what is it then?
I'll put it in the link in the chat.
You listen to a fucking German stream, aren't you?
Not a German one, no.
Kiri says HBO Max. Go there. There's the 3rd season of Infinity Train.
Oh, I don't have HBO Max. Oh no.
Yeah, I put it in the Discord. Just thinking about how this fucking weird this is funny to me now.
Oh, he linked us porn.
It's not porn. I was never in porn.
You fucking narcissist.
I love myself. I can't help it. I'm like Rick from Rick and Morty.
Jack just says the absolute audacity of this bitch. By the way, Jack, if you're free, you know, like, we can't get into the group call, dude. You're more than welcome to join, but if you're free, you know, focus on your lectures and shit.
I did add him into the call in case you wanted to.
Just came out of nowhere. Holy shit! Just like the one townsperson, like, sup bitch, like, whoa!
A friend of mine, Johnny Kuzka, has actually animated the fights from this game.
Oh, hey, Jack joined!
Yeah.
How are you? How you guys doing?
Doing good, how are you doing?
I'm doing mighty fine. I just got done with like learning a bit of animation in Blender, so that's fun.
Zach asked
Yeah.
how college going.
Sorry, what was that?
Zach asked how college is going.
Oh, college is going fine, dude. College is everything that I wanted it to be, so it's going great.
Fuck. I hate this part of the level. Tricky dick platforming.
Ah, well. Just gotta keep going at it.
Wait. The death comes for us all. Okay, I literally ran into that. I'm a dipshit.
You fool.
You ever have just that moment where you're not really paying attention, you just run into the obvious thing that, you know, you could have easily avoided?
All the time,
yeah,
but on a
definitely.
crucial level.
that just got deep.
Holy shit.
Oh fuck.
Knuckles tries to kill himself, Sam goes deep.
Well, this is where all the emotion's gonna come out, boys. It's one of those streams.
Oh my god, guys. Halo put out a picture of Master Chief with his helmet in his arm, holding a rose, and they photoshopped his head off.
They photoshopped his head.
They didn't draw his head in the picture. His head is gone. But the rest of them is there, so now people are putting heads on the body.
Of course they fucking are. Just reminds me of when, it doesn't matter, I think it's in Halo 2. When Master Chief is sitting in the cockpit of a ship and he takes his helmet off. People were able to get the camera in to see like what he looked like without his helmet off, and no, he just took off another helmet. He has a helmet under his helmet.
That's totally a cat.
Oh, the helmet.
They knew what they were going to do, so it's just like, yeah, let's fuck with them.
Okay, Jack, were you in a lecture hall just then or something? What was that?
Oh, it's just fucking housemates not understanding COVID restrictions and bringing like 10 friends over.
Oh, good god.
Oh goodness.
You know,
So yeah, I've yet to like reach the day when I get peace and quiet. So that's not fun.
What a fun time to be alive, isn't that right, Jackie boy?
you've been in college for a while. Now does your diet consist entirely
You
of
can say
noodles?
that. No, I've made sure that that doesn't happen because I like spiting Tommy.
Why me? What the hell did I do?
You basically said to me where it's like, oh, you'll eventually get to a point where you start eating sweet corn straight out of the can, and I'm like, alright, challenge accepted.
Ew.
I formally refuse for that to ever happen.
Jack, that
What
was
did I
me.
say that?
That was me.
Well, I
I
love
said
spiting
that.
Colin, that's why I love doing this.
Oh, he said my fucking name.
Hey! That wasn't me that time, sister.
Exposed.
It's like the one thing I say not to do.
Look. It's been ages
I
since
didn't
Jack's
understand this unwritten rule, I apologize.
It's been ages since Jack's actually been in a stream, so he doesn't know about the rules.
Okay, that's fair enough. We barely stream together, yeah.
There are rules here? Fuck.
Well, System is putting his own rules on my fucking channel, but yes.
Yeah.
Wow, the absolute audacity of this bitch.
Tommy's only got 2 rules. Don't spam links unless they're his things.
Right, no. I never said that. I just said no self-promotion.
No self-promotion.
Uh-huh.
I can stop.
I give. You can only self-promote if I give you permission. But like, basically, my main rule is don't be racist. Don't be racist.
Right.
Don't be offensive.
Well, boys, this
See,
has
I'm
been
just
fun.
over
Bye-bye.
here and it's because you guys mentioned Halo 2, and I'm just
kidding.
like, damn it, I need to listen to all of I Love These again.
How the fuck do I do this? Oh, okay. Motion
I love
controls.
These again.
How the fuck were you trapped in there? You survived.
Tommy, what was that? Tommy, what's that joke you made during the Phantasmagoria stream that made Eddie bust a gut?
Okay, the context behind that is Systems set his character model to like the black character model, and and Eddie put his to the black girl, and I went we're now finally a diverse group, 2 black, 1 normal.
Oh.
Eddie lost his shit to that.
Yeah, he absolutely lost his shit.
Oh.
Though what you missed, sister, when you went to get a drink is because the chat was still talking about it. I did say to Eddie, were you offended by the joke? And he said, look, I've known you for so long, you could call me a hard R and I wouldn't be offended by it.
You should have like proven that on the spot.
I'm not gonna say the fucking N-word.
Oh yeah?
That would have gotten me banned for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it actually would have. And because you're not a girl, it would have taken you days for the mods to look at your Twitch account.
Did you see that one guy who got banned off Twitch for saying naga, as in the half human, half snake feature?
I remember when Critical was streaming, he said Jaeger, as in like Jaeger bomb, and everyone was saying that how he was going to get banned for that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Twitch's bots are fucking crazy, dude.
System exposed 2020.
Oh, I've been exposed long before that.
We doing it this year, boys.
Oh, Kiri's happy about.
Systems exposed. Exposed for what? He's just a cool animator dude who likes cream and vanilla.
Kiri's happy about, about the
blasphemy.
reunion.
What reunion?
The reunion of all four of us in a call together at last.
Ooh. Oh yeah, last time this happened was Sonic 06.
Yeah, fucking hell. And that was like in March, wasn't it?
Damn it, I still gotta animate the Mean Girls quotes.
Phasmagoria. Oh my god, yeah, I got Phasmagoria mixed up with Phasmophobia.
What's Phasmagoria?
An old FMV game from the 90s.
Very well done.
I just thought of something. Speaking of old FMV games, I know a crossover that I'd actually really like to see now.
If you're gonna say Sonic in Night Trap, I swear to God.
Damn it, how did you know?
Damn it! Because
Read like a fucking book.
whenever people say FMV games, Night Trap is the one that comes to mind. And that shit's on the Switch now.
Oh, it is?
Even though Nintendo said Night Trap would never be on a Nintendo system.
Oh, how the times
Boy,
have
were
changed.
they wrong.
I did actually. Well, yeah. I mean, nice as a one thing. Though I was actually looking up some graphics comparisons of games on the Switch, because it is interesting to see how game companies work around the limitations for the Switch and stuff like that. And I did. One of the games I looked at was Outlast, and it is honestly quite interesting how they worked around it. Pretty much like it's capped at 30, but it is almost identical, low-res textures aside. Though you should
I have another crossover that I have to draw.
Though you should also see, you know, the graphics comparison of Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Like, it just looks great on Switch. In fact,
Yeah.
it does run better. It actually runs at a consistent 60, while the Xbox One version drops into the 50 sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Plus one for Nintendo.
Olé.
Ole.
I just noticed Stu's got 3 dislikes, by the way, what the fuck?
Oof.
Wah, wah. They saw Sonic and they were like, alright, nope.
The Black Knight. Really?
I only come here to watch Sonic streams, but also I dislike them heavily.
Yeah, sounds like our fan base.
Yeah, it's sort of like an angry teenager who's upset with their parents, but like doesn't know how to take care of themselves. Like, I don't like you. You're gross. When's dinner?
Can I have my allowance?
I mean, you know, the dislikes are probably from people who don't like our discussions.
It just went from like 2 dislikes to 2 likes and 1 dislike.
Oh, now it's got 3 likes and 1. What the fuck are you guys doing today?
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Make up your mind.
Ladies.
Which of these games do you love the most? Super Mario 64, Super Mario... Just Mario 64.
Galaxy. How can you be so wrong?
64 is
Odyssey.
64 is the first
Galaxy,
video game.
though.
It's the first video game I ever played.
Nostalgia aside, I would go with Galaxy.
Have you not watched
like,
my
objectively
video
speaking?
on Mario 64?
I have not, no.
Maybe you should watch my video on Mario 64.
I fucking read your, like, I fucking saw your script and shit, so, like, I know why you like it.
Sorry about
Mario Galaxy is the Sonic Heroes of the Mario franchise.
Whoa, explain yourself.
Oh boy!
Almost every level is set in, like, just props floating in the sky. A few
Well, yeah, but
levels
like, Mario kind of has the excuse because it's in fucking space.
and Sonic can't do that? They're the same game, man.
No, they're fucking
Why
not.
do you always assume that Sonic can do something like Mario?
He can't.
Why do you always assume this? It never works. It's never gone well.
Sonic is trying to sing the "I could do anything better than you," and Mario's like, "No, you can't. Just shut up. No, you can't."
Anything you can do, I can do. Know your fucking place.
Anything you could do, I could do better. Ow!
You're too slow!
How dare you compare Sonic Colors to Mario Galaxy? No, he didn't say colors. He said heroes.
That's even worse.
Colors is better than Heroes.
Oh yeah, obviously, but you can't compare.
Vehemently disagree.
You can't compare Galaxy to Heroes.
No, you can't.
It's about time you figured that out.
Can
Your Galaxy to Lost World.
She won't know what hit her.
Lost World, Lost World came out after Galaxy 1 and the sequel, though.
I know, but even like relatively new Sonic trash like me, who's never really sat down and played a Mario game before, can tell, yeah, this kind of feels like a Mario modded game, like just with Sonic in it, it's weird, doesn't feel right.
Never felt right. Too slow.
No Sonic game feels right anymore.
I just can't wait till my copy of
I
Capcom comes in.
go back to playing them and I'm like, wow, I used to like this, or like, wow, I used to dislike this. It's ridiculous.
I mean, the
I
only
need
one
to tell
I
my
guess is...
copy of Catherine to come in because I finally got the full body
Holy
version of it.
shit, this thing is huge. Fucking hell. I mean, the only Sonic game I consistently like is Generations.
Yeah, Generations is like a fantastic game.
Yes.
I've only played one half of Generations and I'm trying to complete the whole thing, but I kind of suck at the modern Sonic gameplay.
Which level are you stuck on?
Sam?
What's your answer? I'll
I
judge you.
can't-
I'll judge you based on what you're stuck on.
I haven't played the game in a while. I forgot what level I was on.
How do you forget
What
the
does it
level?
look? Okay, what did it look like?
I don't know if I have my progress saved on this computer. I don't know if the Steam Cloud transferred it, so I can't launch it and see.
There's 9 levels.
Yeah, he's right.
Halfway through, we'll just assume that it's like, I don't know, Stardust Speedway.
Another thing that I kind of got
that's a Metal
distracted
Sonic
on,
fight,
another
right?
reason I can't...
No shit. What's the other one from like Adventure?
Speed
Highway?
Highway.
That's it. Thank you.
But yeah, like another reason why I haven't completed Generations on PC yet was because I had too much fun playing pinball.
Okay.
It's like
Sonic reminded me why I liked pinball.
it's like your excuse as to why you haven't completed Dust. You're having too much fun just killing the enemies.
Yes!
Okay, I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
say-
at least
my
at
boy
least
who
that
also
reason.
played Dust had fun killing the enemies too!
I mean, to be completely fair, that is a valid reason. Dust makes it way too it's way too much fun to kill enemies.
Yes.
I don't know.
I see oh I can't wait for you guys to do a 1,000 hit combo, and I'm like, challenge fucking accepted.
Have you done
I'm
that
like,
achievement?
bitch, I'll go 2,000.
Have
Hey, you
done
know,
that
it's funny
achievement?
for me because I play Skullgirls and like fighting games are all about trying to string combos together in order to, you know, beat your enemy most effectively, but like the only game where I care about getting combos is frickin' Dust! Because it's just so much fun, like using the dust storm and seeing like the lights fly around. It's so nice, so pleasing, and it's all hand drawn. It's pretty.
I'm, you know, like when I did do that 1,000 hit combo achievement, legit, I was just half expecting Dust for some reason to say this one's for Corbin. Don't know why.
This one's for what?
Corbin.
I don't get it.
Sam, have you gone past the glade?
I haven't played the game in a while.
Fuck's sake.
God damn it.
I don't know who Corbin is either. I just don't know the leader of the political party.
Oh, Jeremy Corbyn.
Yes.
System, shut up. You shut up with that shit.
Jeremy Corbyn is my favourite Dust guy. Shut up.
I in the Labour Party want to see Dust get a 1,000 hit combo. We can rule Brexit with an iron fist.
Our country is is on the demise. For Dust has not hit 1,000 hit combos.
Oh, fuck off.
I want to point out this looks a lot like a sandcrawler from Star Wars, by the way.
I know, right?
Big wooden sandcrawler.
I have to log in a Steam to see how far I've gotten.
That reminds
See
me.
if I
I
got that achievement.
have to watch The Mandalorian. God, I fucking love that show.
Oh, you got Disney
Did I
Plus,
get
have
that achievement? Yes, I have no idea.
What's it, Tommy?
you? You got Disney Plus, have you?
No, my folks have got this thing that lets them watch stuff.
Pirate Bay.
I don't know what it is, but I only use it to watch Mandalorian whenever I visit them, so it's all good.
Fair enough.
Fair, I guess.
I'll buy it on DVD when it comes out on DVD.
If
Alrighty.
it comes out on DVD.
Yeah, never gonna happen, is it?
No.
It's the fucking shit.
Not unless it's the price of a sandwich.
That would actually, you know what? That would break my rule because I like the Mandalorian so much.
Oh, fuck you!
What's wrong with breaking my rule once in a while?
Fuck's like every time I try to get you to like something. It's like, oh, if it's the price of a sandwich.
Sometimes things break the rule, but just not very often.
No, only
The
break
absolute
the rule when it
audacity
benefits
of this bitch.
you. The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
I'd read that book, yo.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Sonic! He's too...
just like every word, like every every time the word witch is in the book, it's just replaced with bitch. Do not try and trick me, bitch. I was there when it was written.
I was gonna say, these 2D controls suck. They do not control well.
Oh yeah, those controls are bullshit.
Sonic looks like he desperately needs his stomp move back.
He does have the stomp move, you're just not using it correctly.
Oh my god, Tommy, stop pretending you don't know how to use a stomp
Oh,
move.
would you shut up with that shit?
Just stomp like you did in Secret Rings, but this time it's the A button.
Okay, cool. We trade. Take my fucking money.
But you have to trade with them to play through the level?
Yeah, you have to do that to complete the mission.
Yeah.
Sucks.
I have to
I
give
always
the
hate it. I
townspeople-
always tend to skip these missions.
No? Okay, there we go. Whew. Right.
So what are these giant fucking things supposed to be anyway? Did they ever say?
They're
No.
townspeople and they look like fucking gorgons.
No, the giant wooden structures.
Oh no, that's never explained.
I'm just gonna keep calling them sandcrawlers then.
Just landwalkers.
But they're on the
Oh
grass.
yes. Grass crawlers.
Totally original name, do not steal.
Sonic, why are you going forwards? I'm
Wouldn't be the first time they stole shit from Star Wars.
holding right.
First Dragon Ball Z, now Star Wars, oh no.
Oh, you're forgetting the Death Egg, don't forget the Death Egg. They've been doing this shit since the 90s,
What
man.
the fuck? Why does he just go forward with such speed?
Oh, I think I know what you did wrong.
What?
I think that step, like, gives you like a little boost forward.
Well, I found the last townsperson. Good. Take my money.
Olay.
Right.
Just Sonic angrily shoving fucking rings into this guy's face. Just fucking take it!
Just take the fucking rings, alright?
Just take it!
Where did you get the rings? Don't matter where! Just take it!
Take these rings and shove them up your ass.
He's like that clip I put in the group chat earlier.
I wish for Sonic to say, Des Volt?
Deus Vault.
Deus Vult.
What does that mean?
By the might of Zeus.
Is that what it actually means?
I don't know.
Hey, Phenomeneer.
Hey, Phenomeneer!
Du-du-du-du-du.
Phenomeneer.
Du-du-du-du.
Phenomeneer.
Just bully your audience, that's a great idea.
I've got Sonic 4
It's
episode
casual
1.
banter, there's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, turning a username into a song is completely different than bullying.
I finished Sonic 4 episode 1, finished recently. It was a heart attack.
Yeah, it was boring, huh? That game is so dull.
I did, Sonic 4 episode 2 is more interesting with co-op.
Oh, that game is so much fun. Like episode 2 is such a massive improvement over the first game.
Holy shit, Jack's saying something else about Sonic game. This is weird.
We were just
I am
talking
positive about
Sonic.
Sonic all the time, I just don't do it because it's not entertaining.
because it's not a video on his channel that'll give him views.
Thank you!
Boom.
Why do you think everything wrong with Sonic X got so popular before YouTube decided to fucking snipe it after 2 years?
He's at nearly 5,000
I'm still fucking
subs for a
salty about
reason.
that.
Actually, how many subs your channel at now, Jack?
6,250.
Fuck it out. Could you give me some?
It's a dead channel, so like it's not really worth bragging about.
I want to get to 1,000, damn it.
Well, make Sonic content and sell yourself out. You'll get there eventually.
Oh damn, that's some nice Catherine art.
Hey,
Yeah,
kids.
make a bunch of Sonic art, spend months on it, and then get less than 1,000 views in like half a year.
Hey,
You
kids,
did
Raid
not
Shadow
need to
Man,
call me
that's
out
okay.
like that, system.
I'm calling myself out. That's my fucking experience with YouTube. I hate this. This is so.
This game is broken, and I hate it. Even when you play by the rules, you still fuck up. There's still a very high chance that you'll lose.
Actually,
So,
the townsfolk remind me of Herapuns from Xenoblade.
That was dreadful.
Never played that game.
Yes, but I say neither have I.
I don't get the reference.
Yes.
I can't pull the whole Captain America. Oh, I understood that reference, because I don't.
What was the original quote to that?
I have no idea. I haven't seen the first Avengers movie in fucking ages.
What was the quote? What did you say?
I understood that reference.
Oh, that's the first Avengers movie, and it's when he's talking about turning people into flying monkeys by hypnotizing them.
Ah, right.
Yeah, I've only ever seen Endgame.
It's,
Oh, is that your first? Oh, jeez, damn.
that's her only Marvel film she's seen.
Yeah, because I didn't care for the rest. I'm like a hardcore Marvel person.
I mean, I'm not either, but okay, fair.
Yeah, system.
That's just confusing, sir.
System.
Why did you watch the last one?
Because the
Boyfriend
tickets
at
were
the
free.
Yes, system. You think that's bad? She's only seen one Doctor Who episode, and it was the End of Time Part 2.
Wow, you must have had a lot of questions.
I was 12!
You missed the
You were
part where-
12, that made it even worse.
So that means you missed John Sims in Drag. Okay.
She was 12. I was 10, and I was able to get along fine, no problem. No,
Yeah,
wait,
because
no.
you watched the rest
20
of the show.
No, 2010. I was 12. Slap, you're the same age as me? That can't be right.
I don't know, I was 12 for a while.
That makes no sense!
For a whole
That's
year.
not how aging works.
Hey, a broken clock is right twice a day.
This is bullshit!
But yeah, so, like, the only reason I caught that episode, like, at the end was because at the time, I was discovering new TV channels just randomly because I was bored as hell. And, like, you know, I made some cool discoveries, like, I discovered Imagination TV, which is a channel that no longer exists, but they did have an anime block, which I really liked. It got replaced with a Korean music channel, which also had anime, but then they got rid of it in favor of K-pop. And, you know, I was discovering all these other TV channels because I used to be more of a cable TV person. I discovered the BBC, and they had some decent programming on there. I forgot what exactly it was. I remember watching Underworld, or one episode of Underworld, and being very bored. And then I found Doctor Who, and I'm like, okay, just based on the title, this sounds interesting. And then I just so happened to catch the last episode, and I was very confused.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't know. I was literally a child looking through different channels just because I could and I was bored.
While
Whoa.
demons are being summoned in Jack's flat.
I deeply apologize, the exorcism exercises usually aren't this loud.
Jack, I told you, don't give the priest the megaphone.
I'm sorry, I couldn't stop him.
I couldn't resist. He really wanted to go.
I believe we can use this one.
Sonic, no, don't chop down the good.
I don't understand why people start drinking on like a Wednesday night. It's like, bro, it's not even the fucking weekend. It's not even Friday.
Because it is Wednesday, my dudes.
Dude, when I was unemployed, I was drinking every day.
Outside agree.
When I was unemployed, I was drinking every day from like 12 onwards, and that's lunchtime 12.
Oof.
I had a problem.
Ew. It's disgusting.
I need help.
That Wednesday.
For me, I drink for like special occasions. And I like break out the cocktails and the daiquiri mix in the blender. Like for System's birthday, I think the day before, I forgot if it was the day before or the day of, but I got a blender. And then I sent you a picture of
Specifically
the
for that
daiquiri.
event.
It's long distance daiquiri.
One day we'll be able to email people food and drink. That'll be a fun
That'd be
time.
like, especially 'cause I like to cook
I
out
think,
the
Tommy, you're about like 50% through the game now.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, I might call it a stream after this level then.
Yeah. This game is extremely short.
Yeah.
Okay, I noticed
Like,
that's
I
not
think the
the-
last time I played it, it took me like I want to say 3 to 4 hours to beat. So like, yeah, this game is really, really short.
Okay, I know this has nothing to do with anything, but my very first experience with this game was watching one of my old friends play it on YouTube with a VHS camera recorder pointed at his TV.
Yes, the good
Oh,
old
vintage
days.
Let's Plays.
That-
Good
yeah.
old days.
I was one of those.
2000.
Those are good times.
No, they weren't.
They were great times.
No, they weren't. You're a fucking liar.
They were more pure times.
Yeah, they were pure
21.
times. Very little worries are going on.
Rest in peace, I'll make 21. Gone but not forgotten.
Did he pass away?
No, he got shafted by YouTube and a bunch of bullshit copyright claims and just gave up content creation back when it was still new.
Aww.
Aww, that's tragic.
One
So
of
the
very
YouTube version
early-
did.
He was like the AVGN of his time. But this is before AVGN decided to become AVGN.
What was the first Let's Play, I wonder?
The first Let's Play was Oregon Trail and it was an interactive thing on, I think, 4chan.
Okay, what was the first, like, actual YouTube Let's Play?
You know, there's an interesting debate about that because Gino Samuel, who's doing this like very like in-depth Christian documentary, has made the argument that stuff that Christian was making at the time might qualify as like the first Let's Plays on the internet.
Oh god.
Jesus, please no.
Sonic was there at the start.
We don't need another reason why the fan base is infamous.
No, actually, it was Animal Crossing related.
What?
Well, Animal Crossing fans, you're no longer pure. I knew there was something fishy about you all along.
Oh, you mean like aside from like sexy Anka art?
That's very tamed compared to the shit that I've seen on my Twitter.
Anka's a cute cat.
I see.
wanna
I have.
pet
I
her.
Very
have.
tame.
I have seen some interesting. Okay, have you ever seen like an artwork where like should really like some people hate because it's like a fetish or something, but as you look at it, you go, actually, this is actually quite nice.
Me, that happens to me all the time because like I like stuff for the art style, not necessarily the content.
Because me, I remember like
That is such a you answer, I swear to
yeah,
God.
I know, right?
Because I can look past like the content and I can be like, damn, that's some nice shading or something like that.
Yeah, because I remember when like New Horizons was coming out, someone drew like human versions of Tom Nook and Isabel, but they had some weight to them, and I was like, that
Yeah.
actually really suits Tom Nook.
But yeah, Tom Nook is kind of a fatso.
It's
He's
about
plump.
some fat representation in media.
What do you think of Joanna Atlane's recent wedding?
Who in the what now?
I mean, the ham stuffed pickles were kind of weird, but they grew on me after a while.
What?
What?
Ham stuffed what?
The ham
Ham
stuffed
stuffed pickles or hand stuffed pickles?
whichever one you prefer.
Okay, now you see, I've been watching JoJo Part 4, and I got to the part where like the
Oh, you Akira's part?
yes.
Yes!
I've already
Oh, that's where
told
part 4 gets so good.
Watching it with Henry, aka Shadow 759 and all that, and like I'm like thinking to
Shameless
myself, like I kind of want to make a model of that hand and just manicure it and all that. Like that'd be an amazing cosplay prop to have. And then Henry was judging me for it.
Joanna Mars Atlane, the singer. I've never heard of that singer.
Also, Yukiko, she deserves to be happy. She's so pretty when she's happy. I love her.
Yukiko, that's the black-haired, long-haired chick, right?
Crazy Stalker, black hair, yes. I read
Oh
somewhere
yeah, I
that
won't spoil that.
like the first anime yandere, like ever.
Yeah, she's technically the first.
I love her. She deserves to be happy.
Look, Yandere Simulator has ruined Yandere's for me, alright? Especially with
No,
the shit.
Future Diary did that for me.
Especially
I'm like,
with the
okay, fuck Yandere.
Well,
Yandere's did nothing ruined for me.
I
Weirdly enough.
mean, Yandere Simulator and the whole like thing with Yandere Dev.
Yeah, because Yandere Dev's kind of in a hot mess. Like, ugh.
I'm shaking.
Like I like
What am I
Yandere's
doing wrong?
Simulator for the concept. I like the idea, but I think I kind of see myself in Yandere Dev in one aspect. We're very ambitious, almost overly ambitious, to the point where it's staggering our projects. And obviously, I'm not developing a game or anything, but like it's very, I kind of look at Yandere Dev and I'm like, okay, I should not do this, that, the other, in order, like, not to fail in the same way that he is currently in terms of like game development and stuff like that. Like the Yandere simulator he wants to create, I can admire it in concept. It's very ambitious, but it's basically gameplay-wise, and I've heard of this from reviews, and I can kind of gauge this based on his personality because I've watched his content for a couple years now. He seems to basically be making Hitman, but in high school, which it's not everyone's gameplay style, and it's also not realistic.
It's also a case of the fact that he's been working on he crowdfunded that shit, working on it for years. The source code leaked, and someone was able to recreate all that code in 2 weeks.
Oh, but that's also another hot mess that deserves a whole discussion thing on its own.
Yeah.
But another thing about Yandere Dev's kind of style of game development is he's basically making Hitman, but with anime stuff and in high school. And on top of that, based on reviews that I've heard from the game, there are only certain ways you can actually kill the rival character, and that's only because he worked on those particular methods the most when coding the game, because that's how he personally plays the game. So he hasn't really done every possible route that a person could want to kill the enemy of that game, or kill the rival character. Like, say maybe I like this particular rival as a character and I want her to be alive, but maybe, play matchmaker with someone else so she's not talking to Senpai all the time. I can't do that because that's not how he would personally play the game. He hasn't quite coded that out yet, that sort of thing. So it's like, if I'm going to be bullied into a certain gameplay style by way of gameplay or a tutorial yelling at my face about it, I'm not going to want to play the game. Because it's supposed to be, in concept, Yandere Simulator is supposed to be an open world Yandere Simulator. You're a Yandere, you want Senpai to love you, you gotta get rid of your rivals. But, like, I don't want to be told how to play a game. Make another game if you want people to follow your strict rules. That's basically what it's down to.
Sorry to interrupt, System, just a heads up. Apparently Twitch are updating their DMCA strikes.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's literally trending on Twitter right now, so you might want to double check that, see if your playlist will violate it or not.
Boy! Kiri is asking, wasn't the demo for that game released? It was, and I admire you for being able to ignore the Yandere Dev drama. And I'm very much like I can separate art from the artist people in most instances, but it's also just become a laughing stock, especially with Dr. Apis, when their own kind of like Yandere game project thing that is also kind of going nowhere because it's got its own bunch of controversies. So at this point, a development of like a Yandere game is an internet dick measuring contest that'll probably never really bear fruit.
Right, sorry to interrupt, but it's time to call the stream to an end. We can continue this next time, though.
Alright.
So, do you guys have anything you want to finish off with before I do the outro?
Not that I could think of.
Alright, what about you, Jack?
Stay in school and wear a mask. Do all that good shit.
Or wear a mask and quarantine at home if you can.
And you said
And if you don't wear a mask, then I hope COVID-19 kills you in your sleep.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Love you.
Well then. System, any closing words? Hopefully something that isn't as barbaric.
I'll see you on the next Angry Joe show.
Okay, well, this has been Sonic and the Black Knight for the Nintendo Wii. If you like what you see on your see, be sure to let me know down below. Next time we come back to this, we are gonna go through all of the new missions in the Crystal Cave, Titanic Plane, Camelot Cat. Yeah, we got a lot of new levels to go through because if we blaze the fucking cat. But
You've got like one left, and then you fight King Arthur. That's gonna take up an entire stream in itself because that boss fight is too fucking hard.
Yep, and the final boss as well. But that won't be for the next stream. The next stream will be on, hopefully on Friday, where we'll be going through... Fuck, is it World 5 or World 6 in Super Paper Mario? Can't remember. It's been... No. We're going through World 5. Yes, I remember that. I am a mess.
Alrighty then.
But that's what I gotta say. I'm gonna subscribe. See you later. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you wish to support the channel financially by a one-off, it'd be greatly appreciated, but you don't have to. Links are in the description below. He's Manga Artist, he's System 509, she's Author-san, and I'm Sergeant Major Mario saying, ciao!
Bye.